Number 3. JJGames.com. Much like how JapanGamestock.com was an import gamer's wonderland, this is a retro gamer's wonderland. In fact, they carry games all the way from the original NES last generation, so Xbox, PS2, and GameCube games. It's fantastic the selection they have here, and there are very friendly service providers available to help you if you happen to be having trouble finding what you're looking for. Though I'm not sure why you would, because like many others that I've been mentioning, this site is very well organized. You can arrange the lists of games in any order that you want, so it's very easy to find what you're looking for, and they are all separated by system. The site is also great if you aren't really very particular on the condition that the game is in, because in the list of the games, the more abundant games, there are usually more than one copy, and next to each game's name, there's usually a status to let you know what condition that copy of the game is in, and these factors do affect the price, such as having damage to the label, damage to the cartridge, if something is wrong with it, or if there's something wrong with its sticker or whatnot, they will let you know, and these do affect the price. So you can decide whether you want to buy a cheaper copy that is in worse condition, or one that looks more mintish that costs a bit more. Since the prices of the games are based both on condition and on rarity, it's entirely possible to walk away with a huge armload of games from this site for only a few bucks, though you'd probably be walking away with a lot of common games that admittedly are probably not in the best condition, but still, they don't sell non-working games after all, so the games that you get are guaranteed to work. And yes, they also sell systems, many of them refurbished and in very good condition here. So, if you want a Sega Genesis to go along with the games you're buying, they are happy to provide. JJGames.com, the only place I would feel comfortable purchasing Shaq Fu from. Number 2. Robert's Anime Corner Store. This is pretty much what I imagined the entire internet would be if the kids from Genshiken owned it. This could be considered the El Dorado of the anime world. It's something that every otaku dreams about finding, but very few seem to succeed. Heck, I didn't even know about this until about a year ago, and once again that was completely by accident, but I am so glad that I finally found it. The site advertises that it sells DVDs, VHSs, and box sets for every anime that was ever released in the United States, and while that is such a bold statement to make that it's obviously false, they can potentially back up their claim. They have one of the largest selections of anime that I have ever seen, and they pretty much deliver on that promise, able to sell pretty much all of them. In fact, there were very few that I wanted that I couldn't find here. And it's not just anime that they sell either. They sell soundtracks, manga, books, figurines, adult anime. And yes, you perverts, if you buy from their adult section, it is no questions asked. Still, even with this huge selection, there is still one small problem that keeps it from being number 1 on my list. And that is, well, the prices, of course. While they do have sales every now and then, they don't have them very often. So, yeah, they're not really worth mentioning. And apart from that, pretty much all of the items in their catalog is sold at retail price, not including shipping. So there's not really a whole lot in terms of discounts here, unless of course you're buying in the holiday season. But still, the sheer volume of anime and anime-related merchandise that you can find here is overwhelming. I'm probably not even doing it justice just talking about it here. I highly recommend that you go and check it out for yourself. Robert's Anime Corner Store. You might as well call it Otaku Nirvana. And the #1 online specialty shop is rightstuff.com. Okay, everybody on the internet saw this one coming, but can you honestly blame me? Right Stuff is pretty much a combination of everything that is good about all of the other shops on this list. They have an excellent selection. They listen to their fans. The items that they have are so wide and so varied that they will appeal to even the most stingy of otaku. They have some of the best prices I've ever seen in terms of anime box sets, and to make it even better, they have a new sale going almost every week, meaning that those great prices I mentioned get even better. I mean, some of the deals that you see going on this website are so good, you will see a $100 item marked all the way down to $10 in the bargain bin. I'm not going to question how they managed to do something like that. All I know is I am damn happy that they do. This is a fantastic site, and it has everything going for it. Rock bottom prices, fantastic sales, friendly customer service, great contests, wide variety, and some of the best damn shipping speeds I've seen in a store in a while. All of this combined makes rightstuff.com one of the best online stores you can possibly go to. Right Stuff. There's certainly no lack of it here. And so those are my top 13 online specialty shops. I hope you enjoyed this list, and I do hope that I've helped you find a gift for that certain nerd or nerdette that's special to you. But you know, I think next time we're going to take a look at something that's a bit closer to the spirit of the holidays. So please join me next time as we take a look at some of my favorite renditions and interpretations of Charles Dickens' immortal classic, A Christmas Carol. Until then, I hope you all have a wonderful holiday season, and I'll see you later.
だってさ、ベイベー、クリスマスだぜ。でもクリスマスっていいよな。ごちそう食えるし、ケーキも食えるし、プレゼントもらえるし、学校休みになるし、お正月もすぐ来るし、いいことばっかじゃん。なんかさ、一年中クリスマスだったら最高だよな。何言ってるんだよ大輔。いいかい、クリスマスっていうのは外国では一番大切な日なんだよ。救世主が生まれた日とされてるんだ。だから教会行って祈りを捧げたりするんだ。すげえ。そのくらい知ってて当然だろ。そんなこと言ったってベイベー、クリスマスだぜ。
And since we're on the subject of shops, be sure to visit the Geek Gallery store located at the web address below. Be sure to browse and take a look at some of our fine selection of shirts and accessories related to everybody's favorite web show and podcast. And please be sure to buy something, whether it be a gift or for yourself, because after all, we all need a little extra green this holiday season.